There was a man named Naaman. No one was bolder. He lived in Syria. He commanded every soldier. He was honourable and great in everything. He was trusted in all things by Syria's king. The Syrians, they defeated Israel in a fight. God wasn't with them. They were no match for Syria's might. A young girl was captured. We don't know her name. Although times were bad, her trust in God didn't wane. Great Naaman woke up one morning and saw to his dread what everyone knew about, they'd heard or they'd read, of this tiny white spot that just grows and grows, eventually meaning you lose your fingers and toes. Naaman jumped up. He knew what it meant. Away from his family and friends he'd be sent, to live in a cave at the side of his city, to live with leprosy. No hope. What a pity. The girl with no name watched Naaman's wife in tears. She cried because she knew and was filled with fears. The girl plucked up courage. She found words to say. There's a prophet back home. He'd cure Naaman today. There was no time to lose to this ferocious disease. Naaman went to the king and he fell on his knees. I'll go to Israel's king. There I'll be made better. The king of Syria said, I'll write you a letter. Naaman packed and left without any delay. He took many gifts for his healing to pay. He went straight to the king and showed him the letter. It read, here is Naaman, the leper. Now make him better. The king, he did panic. He tore at his clothes. Well, they did that in those days. Why? Who really knows? I cannot heal him. He's just causing strife. They defeated us once. Now they're twisting the knife. When Elisha the prophet heard of Israel's king yelling, he sent Naaman a message. Come down to my dwelling. You got it all wrong. You looked in the wrong place. You need to see God's prophet to deal with your case. Naaman went to the house, horses, chariots and all. He'll come out and bow down, and then on God he will call. A message about healing came out from a servant that day. Go wash in the muddy Jordan. Oh, 7 times, by the way. Naaman was furious. His pride, it kicked in. Dip in the Jordan? No, not for him. The rivers back home were lovely and clear. The muddy old Jordan, he just wouldn't go near. His servant bowed low and spoke words that were true. My master, he said, if he'd asked great things of you, you'd have done them because you're strong and you're lean. Why not this simple thing? Just wash and be clean. Naaman swallowed his pride. He did what was commanded. A cure for his leprosy he had been handed. He dipped 7 times, and oh, how he smiled. He was healed. His skin, that of a child. Naaman was cleansed because he went God's way. It's the same for us, right here today. We need our sin cleansed. God provided a plan. Jesus Christ died for every woman and man.